Greetings, seniors. Miss Little just shared a link on choosing a topic that's on the library webpage. And it's an awesome video. You need to watch that. It gives you some great advice. I've been reading this book, Umberto Eco's How to Write a Thesis, and it also has some good advice I want to quickly share with you. When you're choosing a topic, these four, what he calls obvious rules for choosing the topic, are just a little helpful, and I wanted to sort of put this up there as well. One, the topic should reflect your previous studies and experience. Don't be afraid to write about something that you've studied in a class here at Webb, or something that you've studied elsewhere, or again, personal, cultural, religious, I can't remember what else he says exactly, or political experience. Having that individual attachment to the subject matter is going to make it more effective in the long run. Two, the sources should be materially accessible. Often I'll come across sources that I want to read or articles that are interesting, and I find that some university or some publishing company has the rights to it, and I have to pay like $40 to read it, or I got to buy a journal that's like $150. I've even emailed professors in an attempt to get me a deal to no avail. So you're gonna come across hurdles at times, and sometimes you need to be doing some research to find out what sources you have access to and what you don't, and that's going to affect the topic selection in the long run. The necessary sources. Number three, the necessary sources should be manageable. You know, if the topic's too broad, basically, or if you're going to have to read like 20 medical journals or something like that, or you know, don't bite off more than you can chew. And that also sort of applies to question number four. You should have some experience with the methodological framework that you will use in your thesis. The example that Umberto Eco uses is, for example, if your thesis topic requires you to analyze a Bach violin sonata, you should be versed in music theory and analysis. So sort of, you know, make it, let it be something that's personal to you, or that you have an attachment to, an affinity for, and the abilities to investigate. Anyways, long story short, this is mostly about master's theses in Italian universities in the 70s. It's very rigorous expectations, but so much of the advice that Eco gives is helpful. And if you want to cruise through it, I have it on my desk right now. I'm going to give it back to the library soon, but it's worth flipping through. All right, watch that video. Stay on the website for further posts, and good luck finding a topic.